Hi guys, happy Friday, or hello whenever you are watching this. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm on freaking YouTube! I am so happy to be here. You guys have asked me. I know it's like, oh, people have been asking me, but like literally a lot of my clients and a lot of you on my Instagram page have been asking me over and over, Ashley, please make a YouTube channel. Will you make a podcast? Like, do something. You guys want to hear more motivational talks. You guys want more education, and you want to see a little bit more of my day-to-day life. So I decided to make a freaking YouTube channel, and I'm so excited about it because we all know your girl loves to talk. I can talk so much, and I have so much like love and motivation and energy and education to give. But on Instagram, Instagram's always like gonna be like my main bitch, but that's where like my business is brand. But also subtle plug, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. But Instagram is very short form content. So, you know, an Instagram caption can only be so many characters. A reel can only be so many seconds long. A live can only be so many minutes. Whereas YouTube is more long form content. I can sit here and talk to you guys, and I can spiel, and I enjoy talking, and so I'm really excited to be here and to be able to give you guys more value and more content here. So if you're new here and you have no idea who I am, my name is Ashley. I'm a 24-year-old living in St. Pete, Florida. I just moved here from Michigan in December, and huge difference here, but I love it so far. But basically what I do for a living is I help women reach their fitness goals, mental goals, all the things. But my title is a women's fat loss coach. That's what I do. I coach women online to obviously help them reach their physical goals. So I specifically work with like really driven and ambitious women who are wanting to shed stubborn fat, really build up their confidence in themselves, learn exactly what foods to eat and how much food to eat for their goals, and become the best versions of themselves, right? And really build a healthy, sustainable lifestyle as well. And a lot of my clients are women who have tried every program out there or every fat diet out there, and they weren't able to reach their goals, and they took that personally, and they felt that they were broken, and they were just kind of I don't even want to say desperate, that's not the right word, but they were in a bad place, thinking that they needed to get this weight off, and they needed to get their relationship with food fixed from other programs that they have done and other diets that were very restrictive and honestly did a lot more harm than good. For most of the times, I've heard some horror stories of other programs and other coaches that my clients have worked with that really skewed the relationship with food. So they really just want to get that under control and mentally work on obviously loving themselves more. And again, if you're new here, my philosophy is, first of all, no MLMs. Second of all, science first. I am a very numbers and data type of girl. I don't really, I'm always open to new information based on new data out there, but it's really important to actually see like the science behind things for me to change my opinion, and that's what I teach my clients as well. Even in regards to the mindset portion of this journey and that I teach my clients, I have a whole 90-day program that I help my clients through. But even in the mindset portion, it is very science-based and very data-based as well. So no MLMs, very science-based, and sustainability and safety are key. So my philosophy is to help my clients achieve their physical goals, right? Teach them everything they need to know about nutrition, movement, building healthy habits and mindset. But my philosophy is that you don't have to give up your favorite foods to lose weight. You don't have to give up pizza. You don't have to give up like candy or wine or beer or whatever it is that you love. You don't have to give up your social life and like become like a hermit until you like finally get the weight off. And you don't have to overall just sacrifice your happiness and your quality of life. Because ultimately fat loss should be a phase in your life. It should not be forever. It should be a phase where you are working to get the weight off and you know, building healthy habits, doing inner mindset work to love yourself for who you are, what you are, so that when you do get the weight off, you feel fucking amazing and just doing a bunch of work, right? So that you feel really good, and then by the time that you get the weight off, you are thriving, living your best life because you've done all the inner mindset work and you've reached your weight loss goal, and that's it. You move on with your life and you get to actually enjoy the benefits of achieving your goals. And so that is like my philosophy. And my story, to kind of sum it up here, is that I got into fitness in high school. And of course, I think we all kind of go into the gym, starting going to the gym because we don't like how we look. So that's how I started. I didn't like how I looked and I wanted to change it. At the time, I was pretty skinny. I mean, I do have a petite frame as it is, but I was pretty skinny and I really wanted to build curves and build muscle. And I got that. I got the curves part, that's for sure, not in the right places. I ended up meeting a guy. We got into a relationship fairly quickly, and it was a very codependent and toxic relationship. And he had some bad eating habits that I adopted as a result of that relationship. And when we broke up, it was a very bad breakup and it was a very toxic relationship. And so I gained a lot of fat. And I think fat, especially women, we know that fat packs on a hell of a lot easier than it comes off. So it packed on quick. And I was not mentally in a good place. I struggled with a lot of anxiety. I had bad depression, and I was hanging out with a really bad crowd of people that frankly didn't care about me. And so I would hang out with these people and I would get really bad anxiety and panic attacks. I mean, it was so bad. I was binge eating all the time. I was eating like pints of ice cream in one sitting to myself. I would eat almost an entire box of Oreos in one sitting. I cried so much. I was so unhappy with myself, not just physically with how I looked, because I had gained a lot of fat. And hello, I carry everything in my midsection. Like, I am not blessed in the glutes department. None of my fat goes to my butt or hips. So if that's you, you're lucky. But everything went to my midsection, and I just felt terrible. I just felt so bad, and I was eating awful. And the funny thing is that I did so much research about health and fitness and how to lose weight and build muscle that I thought I knew everything. 4 to 5 years of my life went by, and I was busting my ass in the gym. I was working out like 5-6 days a week and not seeing a lick of progress. So that's when I really realized that I didn't know everything. And ultimately, that's my story. So that's how I got here. In regards to training people online, I get the question a lot of how did this happen? How did I build a business? How did I go from studying dental, which is what I was actually going to major in school, to being a full-time online trainer for women and fat loss coach for women. So for that, basically, I was in undergrad and I was taking just basic undergrad classes, and I wanted to major in to be a dental hygienist to begin with. And then I really took an anatomy course my professor was also a chiropractor, but he was really passionate about nutrition and teaching us about how what you eat affects your body. And so I started to really fall in love with nutrition, and I was like, okay, like I'm gonna do this as like a side gig. Like maybe I could like coach people on nutrition or become a nutritionist too and like coach people on the side. And then I realized, like, you know what, I'm just gonna become a nutritionist. Like, I just wanna work with nutrition. I wanna teach people how to eat for their bodies, how to feel really good and get the results that they want. And so I moved on to Wayne State University in Detroit, Michigan, and I took one Spanish class and it was $4,000. So I had to drop out, pay my semester, and during that time I was just waitressing, and I had gotten my personal training certification, so I was just taking a couple clients here and there that I found from Instagram, and I started posting on Instagram, And long story short, I invested in my first business coach over that summer, and that led me to actually starting a business, creating an actual program, and ending me up where I am today. And I could not be more grateful for everything that I've gone through and for just being able to help so many women online. I mean, the potential for how many women I could help is absolutely endless online. And so that's part of the reason why I wanted to create this channel, is because Instagram is so great, but I know that I can help so many more women by making videos online. And so that's what I'm here to do. And the last little bit about me that you need to know is that I have a 90-day coaching program. It's called Bang-A-Bye Blueprint, and it's, again, meant for women that want to lose stubborn fat, build confidence, and create a healthy lifestyle without any restriction or giving up their social life or happiness. And it's a one-on-one coaching program. So if you've been looking for a solution that is a one-time solution, I have made Bang-A-Bye Blueprint to be the last program that you will ever have to do. And I mean, if you check out the link in the description or in my bio, you will see that I put so much heart, love, and soul, and blood, sweat, and tears into making that program. And so I would just love for you to check it out if you feel called to it, if you feel like you've been wanting to hire a coach and you're ready to take that step and make that investment as well, then I'd highly recommend for you to check that out. But I am so happy you're here, and I want to quickly explain just kind of the different videos I'm going to be making here as I wrap up this video. But the first video type of video I'm going to be making is just my daily vlogs, because you guys want to see more of my day-to-day life, like I said. The second type of content is just going to be educational content, so talking about fat loss and fitness and health and wellness and all the things. And then the third is actually something that's really exciting, because a lot of people have asked me to just do like motivational talks online or like make a podcast or a YouTube channel. And the truth is that I need to have like a prompt. And so usually I don't just like riff off the top of my head. I need to be having a conversation with somebody for that download to like come to me, or for me to get in that mindset. And so what I've done to be able to help people and give people that inspirational, motivational talk that they want and need is to actually create an Ask Ashley series. So how it's gonna work is that I'm gonna have a Google form linked in the description and in my profile for you to visit. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna fill it out with your name, email, and then kind of what's going on. So if you have questions, if you need support, if you want motivation or advice, that is your place to get free coaching from me, which is so exciting. So basically just fill it out, and I'm gonna be making one video a week. So it may be an Ask Ashley or a vlog or educational, but basically I'm just gonna be choosing a question or two, however many I get, and just answering your questions. And it can be about really anything. It can be about health and fitness. It can be about fat loss. It can be about, you know, your life, school, relationship, whatever. I'm not qualified to talk about relationships, but again, just for me to kind of get that spark going and to give you guys advice and motivation and inspiration that you need, because I've been told that I'm motivational, so we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. And again, I'm so excited to create this content for you. And if there's anything that you would like to see specifically, just post it in the comments so that I can see it, or DM me directly on Instagram. And if, again, you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, go do it, because I post so much content on there, and that's where all of my client wins and program information and most of my value and free educational content is posted. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so excited for what's in store, and let me know if there's anything specific you want to see, but I will talk to you guys and see you in the next one. Bye.